In the top stories, shooting in Buckley is under investigation. Police debunk gun rumor at school fight, and Sugar Mass Soca Monarch competition expected to be the rebirth of soca. The details on these stories and more after the break.
In your formative years, we were there. When you got the good news and the bad, we were right there with you. Through all your great adventures, we were always right by your side. Now that life has thrown us a curveball, we are still here. And as we navigate this difficult period, the SKCCU will continue to be there for you and your family to help you through. We will assist you in safely and efficiently accessing your funds through our digital platforms, online banking, mobile banking, ATMs, and even our drive-through services. We can get through this together with responsible financial decisions by making food and medication a priority, practicing proper hygiene, maintaining social distancing, and constant prayer.
We're here for you.
We're still here.
We will get through this together.
SKCCU will continue to be your financial partner for life.
Without limits, happy and free. The skin you're in with no apology. The one to seize the day. Grab an LLB. Live, love, be. With LLB. Live, love, be. Live, love, be. Be who you know you can be. Grab an LLB. Live, love, be. Angostura, lemon, lime and bitters. Live, love, be.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I am Scotty Sia Hendrickson. The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force is investigating a shooting in the Buckley's area. Reports indicate the shooting incident occurred in the early hours of Saturday morning. The shooting victim has been identified as Kenrick Simmons. Simmons was taken to the Joseph and France General Hospital for his injuries. We will share more information as it becomes available. The police have met with students, parents, and teachers in connection with a report of serious threats made among several students during an altercation on October 27th. The investigations include an initial meeting with the management and guidance counselors at the Charlestown Secondary School, in addition to officials from the Social Services Department and Child Protection and Probation Services. As a follow-up, another meeting was held that brought the students involved in the incident together to discuss the matter. They were accompanied by their parents and most parties were present. The police are also debunking the rumor that a gun was involved in the altercation. In a statement, the police said investigations so far indicate that none of the students had a firearm, nor was a firearm found on the school's premises. We would also like to warn the public against peddling rumors that might create additional alarm and cause further distress among affected parents, students, and the community. The police force is also encouraging media entities to act responsibly by verifying these types of reports before publishing news items. The Soca Monarch competition, to be held as one of the activities for Sugar Mass 50, is expected to be a rebirth of the event. This, according to Chair of the National Carnival Committee, Shannon Hawley, who said to make the show a success, the Carnival Committee will be subsidizing the Soca Monarch finalist performances.
Of course, this is the rebirth of soca, and the artists are the music. GQ, I don't know if you've heard the music. The music is amazing, popular, banging. The music is great, and we're looking forward to the finalists. This year, we want to make this show special. And as such, we are subsidizing the Soca Monarch finalist performance with dancers, pyrotechnics, and again a $1,500 performance. This year represents the rebirth of Soca Monarch as we celebrate our 50th anniversary, and we looking forward to individuals logging on, coming live in person, enjoying the music, supporting the artists, supporting the young new artists as they embark on this Soca Monarch journey.
The Carnival Chair announced an increase in the prize money for winners of both the Groovy and Power segments, noting that they will each receive a cash prize of $12,000 and an opportunity to collaborate with regional musicians.
We will be releasing something very special as it relates to the winner of the Soca Monarch competition, the Groovy and the
a lot of hidden gems, eh?
Yeah, we are collaborating with another island, with the committee in another island to produce a song that will be sung by the finalists. Sorry, not the finalists, by the winner of our Soca Monarch competition with one of the most popular musicians from that island.
Oh boy.
And we're going to be not even the Soca Monarch artists know this, but we will be releasing that information shortly. And it's really another way of us pushing our Soca Monarch artists to not only be local, but regional and international.
The virtual CD elimination for the Soca Monarch competition will take place on December 4th. The finals will take place on December 23rd at Carnival Village in the presence of a live and virtual audience. Tickets will be available for purchase online and at the Carnival Secretariat. After the break, Diabetes Week of activities kick off on Sunday, and Regional Organization for Women in Leadership launches second training program. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Triple the joy at home as you elevate your experience with Flo's new Triple Play bundles. For the first time ever, bundle up and save on internet, TV, and home phone together for more satisfaction. For as low as $175, enjoy up to 35 megabits per second super fast internet, 70 TV channels with HD entertainment, and free landline minutes with the all-in bundle. Visit your nearest Flo store to sign up for a Triple Play bundle. Conditions apply.
It's a payday weekend super sales event. It's a 3-day payday weekend super sale at the Husbands Building Centers in St. Kitts and Nevis. This Thursday, November 18th to Saturday 20th. Get 25% off store-wide on all discountable items at the Husbands Building Centers 3-day payday weekend sale. 25% off store-wide this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at the Husbands Building Center 3-day payday weekend sale. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Want to get away? Now you can.
Stop standing in long ATM lines to withdraw cash. Use your national debit or black cards to complete a wide variety of transactions at supermarkets, variety stores, gas stations, pharmacies, and more. Shop online at the most popular websites and stores for quality brands using your national debit or black cards. And take back your time to enjoy all the things that you love to do. Remember, instead of waiting in long ATM lines to withdraw cash, use your national bank cards today.
National Bank, always here.
Welcome back. The week of activities hosted by the St. Kitts Diabetes Association to commemorate World Diabetes Day will begin on Sunday with a church service. Speaking with ZIZ News Public Relations Officer of the association, Dr. Reginald O'Loughlin, gave details of the week's first event.
Our week of activities will start on Sunday, the 14th of November, with a church service at the St. George's Pro Cathedral. That's at 8:30 a.m. Sunday morning, during which time we will, of course, have members of the association and other entities that would like to collaborate with us and show their support by virtue of showing up at the church, of course in limited numbers and bearing in mind COVID-19 restrictions.
World Diabetes Day is observed annually on November 14th. Other activities to mark the day will include school visits on November 15th and 16th, panel discussion on ZIZ Radio on November 15th, a virtual symposium for secondary schools on November 18th, and a public screening at Independence Square on November 19th. The week of activities will wrap up on November 20th with a walk from the Cenotaph to the ECCB. Regional Organization for Women in Leadership has launched its second training program, Advancing and Inspiring Mentees. Women between the ages of 18 to 30 in St. Kitts and Nevis and across the region are invited to be a part of the program. More in this report.
Regional Organization of Women in Leadership, ROWL, has noted that professional women in the region have difficulty in expressing themselves on paper, visually and orally. This has led to the organization's new program, AIM, Advancing and Inspiring Mentees. This comes on the heels of the latest program, Women in Politics Leadership Institute program. Officials recently appeared on social media platforms to give an overview of AIM.
We have found that quite a bit of young women, although have an incredible, what would you like to say, record of civic engagement and social activism and all of that, all of those nice things, were kind of unable to verbalize their positions eloquently to be able to represent themselves on paper, whether it's a resume or CV that they would have had to submit previously, or even in photo and video. We realized that it is kind of not their fault, and that they need a little bit of guidance, and so we wanted to provide that kind of support.
AIM will focus on improving the communication skills of participants.
We are looking for women from the ages of 18 to 30 to help them tap into their potential and to be better at communication and presentation. So we are looking for women who do not have access to other resources to help them along that journey. So the tools they gain in AIM will not only assist in their professional life and their working civic engagement, but also in their academic life as well. So yes, it is very specific and targeted. These are women who are at a different point in their journey than those who participated in the weekly program. So we saw a gap there, a need there, and we're trying to fill that gap.
The initiative will target a small group of women to give them one-on-one consultations.
We will be stressing on areas such as image, styling, grooming, civic engagement, public speaking, resume development, research and information, and all of that will be in a bootcamp type style where we will be able to go deep into these areas and teach them and mentor them into these very areas that can assist them in their professional and personal development.
AIM is a 4-month program which targets women ages 18 to 30 years with an interest in personal and professional development. Joachim Duplessis, HTS News Force.
Coming up, Brazilians going hungry amid the pandemic and inflation. Stay tuned.
Here are your Hot Suits Value Mart IG Value Club Blue Tax specials for November 4th through 17th. Purex liquid detergent $12.99. Dole juices $11.99. Totina's Party Pizzas $7.99. Blue Bonnet margarine sticks $4.99. Essential Everyday Waffles $7.99. Gain dish detergent $6.99 each. And now our very low weekly value deals. Betty Crocker cake mixes $4.99. Essential Everyday Dry Roasted Peanuts $9.99. Essential Everyday Salsa $7.99. Yoplait yogurt, $2.99. Colgate toothpaste, $7.99. Arm & Hammer deodorant, just $7.99. Shop smart, shop Value Mart. Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí a Value Mart.
There is no better time to discover what your National Bank Visa debit or black cards can do.
Mimi, what's that song?
It can get you out of a pickle. Using my National Bank Visa card is fast, secure, and convenient.
Cashless SKN is our new lifestyle choice. National Bank, always here.
Welcome back. Many Brazilians living in poor neighborhoods now depend on donations to put food on their table. The rising inflation, coronavirus pandemic, and fewer social programs are combining to leave more people going hungry in Brazil. Some of the worst hit affected families say even if they manage to get some food, they cannot afford fuel to cook it. Poverty is shaping up as a defining issue for next year's election. Al Jazeera's Monica Yaninku reports from Rio de Janeiro.
This patch of Amazon rainforest has been illegally cleared and prepared for burning. The main suspect denies all knowledge. Short of catching him red-handed with a chainsaw, there's little the Environment Police can do. The inspectors say they often feel their work is in vain.
It's difficult, it's tough. We're trying to preserve an area like this, in the heart of the Amazon. And when we get here, we see that people don't treat this nature with the affection and love that we have for our Amazon. We know that our future depends on this.
There are just 110 Environment Police and 20 inspectors covering an area bigger than Spain and Portugal combined. That makes Brazil's commitment to end illegal deforestation by 2028 look like a tall order. An estimated 11,000 square kilometers of Brazilian Amazon was cleared just in 2020, releasing hundreds of millions of tons of CO2 into the atmosphere. Forests are moving from being net sinks of carbon dioxide to net sources. The Amazon is a sink. But land clearance here in the Brazilian rainforest means these areas are now emitting more carbon dioxide than they're absorbing. And there's more pressure on the rainforest as the population grows and jungle is cleared for housing.
If the government does not have a public policy for the population, it is clear that there will always be this deforestation, which harms our forests and nature. This is painful because preservation is a historical struggle of the indigenous people. We are the ones who keep the forests alive and preserved until this day.
There are 62 cities in Amazonas state and a population of more than 4 million, with thousands more arriving every year looking for work.
Manaus and the neighbor cities are getting, connected more intensively in terms of urban development. So in the next decades, we will have a huge metropolitan area. At the local scale, urbanization means, for example, what we see here, the destruction of these urban rivers. And so it diminishes and it compromises the quality of the urban ecosystem.
The destruction of the Brazilian Amazon has intensified under the presidency of Jair Bolsonaro, a vocal global warming skeptic. So activists are waiting to see proof of his government's new commitment to cutting emissions. There's a long way to go if Brazil is to regain the position it once held as a world leader in reducing deforestation.
Coming up, a daughter of Philippines leader files VP candidacy. We'll have the details when we come back.
Imagine having the luxury of putting all your trust in one insurance company and being able to enjoy a life to the fullest without having to worry. Well, don't imagine. National Caribbean Insurance is here to take care of all your insurance needs. Insure your life, vehicle, boat, home, belongings, and your future. At NCI, we make it our business to ensure that you enjoy every stage in life. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
Experienced drivers, you've ruled the road. Now you can enjoy the rewards with Beacon's 50-plus car insurance plan. Get hassle-free sign-up, affordable fixed rates, and free windscreen cover. Call Kane Agencies Limited at 465-3333 for a quote, or log on to beacon.co.tt and get driving with Beacon today.
Welcome back. Sarah Duterte, the daughter of outgoing Philippines President Rodrigo Duterte, will run for vice president in the 2020 elections. The government's election monitor said Saturday, after months of speculation, she would seek the top job.
The daughter of Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte is now running for vice president, ending months of speculation about her 2022 election plans. A spokesperson for 43-year-old Sara Duterte Carpio said she filed her candidacy on Saturday. She entered the vice presidential race by way of substitution after her political party's original candidate withdrew, her spokesperson said in a statement. She's running under the party of Ferdinand Marcos Jr., the son of the late dictator. Duterte Carpio's decision to seek the country's number 2 job came as a surprise, as she has led opinion polls throughout this year as the preferred presidential candidate. In the Philippines, president is elected separately from the vice president. The Philippines' current president, Duterte Carpio's father, is barred by the constitution from seeking a second 6-year term. He said last month he was retiring from politics.
Up next in sports, embattled Football Kenya Federation president arrested. An NBA star and social justice campaigner, Patty Mills, named ACT Australia of the Year. Stay tuned.
Imagine having the luxury of putting all your trust in one insurance company and being able to enjoy a life to the fullest without having to worry. Well, don't imagine. National Caribbean Insurance is here to take care of all your insurance needs. Insure your life, vehicle, boat, home, belongings, and your future. At NCI, we make it our business to ensure that you enjoy every stage in life. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
Welcome back. Embattled Football Kenya Federation president has been arrested. A probe into misuse of funds is underway, and FIFA has warned of consequences.
A day after the disbandment of Football Kenya Federation, Mwendwa finds himself in police custody. He will spend the night at Muthaiga police station after a session with detectives at DCI headquarters following his arrest at a hotel in Westlands where he was meeting with Harambee Stars players. The ousted FKF president was arrested over irregularities flagged by Special Inspection Committee formed by Sports Cabinet Secretary Amina Mohammed. Earlier, in a typical World Football Governing Body FIFA fashion, Chief Member Association Officer Kenny Jean-Marie wrote to FKF Secretary General Barry Otieno warning of sanctions against FKF for what he termed actions going against FIFA statutes. FIFA is concerned with the abrupt manner in which Cabinet Secretary Amina took the decision. Prior to making the decision, CS Amina had written to FIFA on the 18th of October seeking an opportunity to discuss the situation of Kenya football and the audit she ordered on FKF. FIFA's response was too late, with Amina cracking the whip on the federation.
This has been successful in other jurisdictions in recent years, as you know. Countries such as Cameroon, Egypt, Ghana, and Chad, amongst others, have had caretaker committees in place.
This is what the Cabinet Secretary is banking on, encouraged by FIFA's willingness to dialogue and find a solution to her concerns. In the meantime, the caretaker committee was gazetted today, giving them the mandate to execute the job at hand. This means that FIFA will forward the Kenya case to the FIFA Council for consideration and direction. While this is happening, the caretaker committee started its tenure by suspending the Football Kenya Federation Premier League, the National Super League, the FKF Division 1 League, and the FKF Women's Premier League for a period of 2 weeks.
Leagues running under the branches and sub-branches should continue as normal. We wish to reassure all lovers of Kenyan football that the committee will ensure smooth operations of all football activities across the country and beyond.
This comes with the backdrop of FKF issuing league fixtures for the National Super League and the Women Premier League to be played at the weekend. Michael Kinyi for Citizen TV.
Champion basketballer and Indigenous rights campaigner Patty Mills has been named as the ACT's Australian of the Year nominee. Mills was chosen from 4 candidates for the award, which puts him in the running to be named Australian of the Year at the national ceremony next year. He was named alongside 3 other notable Canberrans in the senior, young and local heroes category.
He's known to many as a talent on the court.
Oh, Patty Mills does it again!
A 4-time Olympian now playing for the Brooklyn Nets, Patty Mills is at the top of his game. But he's never forgotten his Canberra origins, and today he received the ACT's top honour for his work as a social justice advocate, including on behalf of his fellow Indigenous Australians and the environment.
Patrick Mills.
Unable to attend due to training commitments, the award was accepted on his behalf by another Indigenous sporting pioneer.
It's wonderful that he's been recognised for that, and I think this award helps the rest of Australia to understand that what Paddy does is just not on a court. You know, his foundation is helping bringing clean, fresh water to communities, building other sort of capacity for our communities to do well.
Mills is one of 4 notable Canberrans honoured today. Among them was Valmay Dempsey, or Auntie Val as she's known, a veteran volunteer with St John's Ambulance who took charge amid the devastating Black Summer bushfires.
People had gone overseas on holidays and gave me the phone and said, "Take the phone, Val, nothing much happens over Christmas."
Teacher Luke Ferguson paid tribute to the Woden School as he accepted the Local Hero Award for his work inspiring children with disabilities.
No one is exactly the same. Everyone's different, ready to feel shame.
Mr. Ferguson shot to fame when a music video he created with his students went viral for its inspirational message of inclusion.
Let the kids experiment, that's when the magic happens. And that's when, you know, the students will achieve things that you weren't aware they'd be able to.
Sean Dundas was named Young Australian of the Year for his work with charity Canteen, a group he became involved with after the death of his mother when he was a teenager.
When she passed, the people that were there for me were the staff from Canteen, the young people I'd met along the way through Canteen, and I just knew that whatever I was going through, they'd be there for me.
Remarkable Canberrans now in the running for national recognition. Nikki Burnside, ABC News, Canberra.
When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Whether you're at home or abroad, ZIZ's social media platforms help you stay connected with what's going on in St. Kitts and Nevis. Keep up with daily events by liking our Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter at ZBC Online. Like our pictures on Instagram and subscribe to our videos on YouTube. Also, you can watch us live on the ZIZ mobile app and our website, zizonline.com. No matter where you are, ZIZ is just a click away. ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation, reaching you wherever you are.
Recapping the top stories, shooting in Buckley is under investigation. Police debunk gun rumor at school fight. And Sugar Mass Soca Monarch competition expected to be the rebirth of Soca. And that's the end of the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Scotticia Hendrickson.